sleep, I can't sleep myself. Concrete jungle, every step feels cold. Chasing these dollars, but they taxing my soul. Echoes of the sirens, soundtrack to the grind. Shadows of the past, creep up from behind. Mama said patience, but time moves quick. Running through the alleys where the air feels thick.
Give me some love, not the counterfeit kind. World so bitter, I'm just trying to find mine. Heart on my sleeve, but it's wearing me thin. Give me some love, let the healing begin. Give me some love, not the counterfeit kind. World so bitter, I'm just trying to find mine. Heart on my sleeve, but it's wearing me thin. Give me some love, let the healing begin.
Hustlers on the corner, wisdom in the smoke. Hope's a heavy burden when you're this dead broke. Fist full of promises, empty as the sky. Hunger in my stomach got me asking why. Windows boarded up, dreams locked inside. Prayers to the heavens, but the echoes collide. Looking for a break, but the cracks run deep. Living on the edge, too awake to sleep. Tell me where the warmth at, where the hugs hide. World's got a hard shell, tender on the inside. I'm just a man, flesh, bread, and flaws. Give me some love, no applause, just cause. Hands in my pockets, dreams on the shelf. City that don't sleep, I can't sleep myself. Concrete jungle, every step feels cold. Chasing these dollars, but they taxing my soul.
Give me some love, not the counterfeit kind. World so bitter, I'm just trying to find mine. Heart on my sleeve, but it's wearing me thin. Give me some love, let the healing begin. Give me some love, not the counterfeit kind. World so bitter, I'm just trying to find mine. Heart on my sleeve, but it's wearing me thin. Give me some love, let the healing begin.
Cracks in the pavement, stories in the stars. Chasing the moon, but I'm stuck with the stars. Wallet looking hungry, dreams on the stove. Cooking up a future, but the heat too low. Heart on my sleeve, patched with duct tape. City so cold, it's a frozen escape. Late night thoughts, they collide and swerve. Trying to find love in a world that curves.
Some love, I ain't asking for much. Just a little spark, just a little touch. Give me some love, in this concrete nuts. Just a little real in a world so rough.
Yeah, hands in the air, no robbery, just vibes. Snakes in the grass, I can hear they lies. Dreams in my pocket, heavy like a chain. Hard in the gutter, but I'm dancing in the rain. Never had a throne, just a milk crate seat. Crown made of sweat, my grind on repeat. Dust in my lungs, still spitting gold. My story ain't pretty, but it's gotta be told.
Give me some love, just a little bit now. Don't need a word, just a piece somehow. Give me some love, can't you feel my pain? Heart on my sleeve, it's the realest of me. Give me some love, just a little bit now. Don't need a word, just a piece somehow. Give me some love, can't you feel my pain? Heart on my sleeve, it's the realest of me.
Mama said, boy, keep your soul intact. But the devil in the mirror try to sell me back. Streets hum a tune, same key as my pain. But I'm riding that beat, no breaks, no track. No track, no track, no track, no track, no track. But the devil in the mirror try to sell me back. Streets hum a tune, same key as my pain.
Hustlers on the corner, wisdom in the smoke. Hope's a heavy burden when you're this dead broke. Fist full of promises, empty as the sky. Hunger in my stomach got me asking why. Windows boarded up, dreams locked inside. Prayers to the heavens, but the echoes collide. Looking for a break, but the cracks run deep. Living on the edge, too awake to sleep.
Neon signs blink, city never sleeping. Demons in my closet, shadows steady creeping. Life's a dice roll, but the table ain't fair. Snake eyes grinning, man, I'm gasping for air. Hustle on my breath, struggle in my chest. Hope playing poker cards close to the vest. Nothing comes easy, the grind is a must. But where's the love when the gold turns to rust?
Give me some love, I can find a fake crime. World so bitter, I'm just trying to find mine. Heart on my sleeve, but it's wearing me thin. Give me some love, I can never be good. Give me some love, I can never be good. World so bitter, I'm just trying to find mine. Heart on my sleeve, but it's wearing me thin. Give me some love, I can never be good. I'm just trying to bring the memories of the boy. What a strange, waiting for anything that she was saying. Baby, reach a bridge, come join me tonight. I'm just trying to bring the memories of the boy. What a strange, waiting
the summit. Toes gripping that edge. Clouds at my ankles, thoughts twist like a hedge. Heart heavy like a boulder, but the view's so clear. Past failures in the wind, whispering in my ear. World spinning slow, be minor in my veins. Chasing dreams uphill, dragging these chains. Top of the world, no harness, no rope. Balancing fears and juggling hope. Hands calloused from the climb. Sweat drips wisdom, every drop in its prime. They doubted my ascent, said the peak wasn't mine. Now I'm carving my initials in the face of time. Skyscrapers beneath me, ants in a race. Perspective's a gift when you conquer the space. Perspective's a gift when you conquer the space. Conquer the space. Conquer the space. Conquer the space. Top of the world, no harness, no rope. Balancing fears and juggling hope. Top of the world, I'm feeling exposed, but it's colder alone. That's how it goes. But it's colder alone. That's how it goes. Gravity pulling, but my will won't break. Every scar's a receipt for the risk I take. Eyes on the horizon, no rear view glance. Life's a tightrope, I'm caught in a dance. Whisper, carried on the breeze. A symphony of silence as I drop to my knees. Top of the world, but the world keeps spinning. It's a race without a finish, just cycles of winning. Life's a tightrope, I'm caught in a dance. Lungs burn icy, breaths cut like glass. Memories of the struggle etched deep in my past. Victory's a whisper, carried on the breeze. A symphony of silence as I drop to my knees. Top of the world, but the world keeps spinning. It's a race without a finish, just cycles of winning. It's just cycles of winning.
Block, I'm a comet, tail blazing, sky's my canvas. Lead mine a backbone, West Coast anthem, cityscape dances. Palm trees waving, shadows on the page, vibes contagious. Words hit sharp, cut deep like razors, truth outrageous. Blueprints in my hand, I'm a modern day architect, drafting my stick. Skyscraper intellect, dodging fake smiles, cut ties with the counterfeit, pushing through the noise. Remove the liver, ain't no looking down, just clouds along the path. Elevate my soul, let the cold winds blow. On top of the world, we never touch the ground. We might not be found. Oh, West Coast side.
Top of the world, no harness, no rope. Balancing fears and juggling hope. Top of the world, I'm feeling exposed, but it's colder alone. That's how it goes.
In the world, no looking down, just clouds below. Elevate my soul, let the cold winds blow. On top of the world, we never touch ground. Be mine to be found. Full West Coast side. On top of the world, on top of the world.
Top of the world, no harness, no rope. Balancing fears, juggling hope. Top of the
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Ukinifanya maneno unataka niwe wanani, niwe wanani, unataka niwe wanani, sakala na ye, unataka niwe wanani, mimi niwe wanani, sakala na ye, mimi niwe wanani, sakala na yeye, mimi niwe wanani. Ukinifanya tu mambo, mimi niwe wanani. Ukinifanya maneno, mimi niwe wanani. Kinifanya tu mambo, mimi niwe wanani. Kinifanya maneno, oh yeah yeah yeah. Ukinifanya maneno, unataka niwe wanani. Niwe wanani, unataka niwe wanani. Sakala na yeye, unataka niwe wanani. Mimi niwe wanani. Sakala na yeye, mimi niwe wanani. Sakala na yeye, mimi niwe wanani. Ukinifanya tu mambo, mimi niwe wanani. Ukinifanya maneno, mimi niwe wanani.
Yeah. Sword on my tongue, cut through the fog. Ghost in the jungle, I wrestle with gods. Footsteps heavy, but my mind stay light. Shadow box fade under flickering lights. Armor ain't metal, it scars on my soul. Diamonds in the pressure where the darkness took hold. Earthquake hard, every beat cracks ground. Peace in my chest, but the war drums pound. Breathe through the chaos, the calm's my blade. Chest with the devil, my moves well played. Knuckles like boulders, my stance like stone. Fist carved mountains, leave giants dethroned. Boots in the earth, but my spirit takes flight. Sunrise soldier, I battle through night. Mirror shows cracks, but I never see breaks. Still one of mine, but the world quakes. Wisdom, my weapon, the pen, my spear. Ink bleeds the truth, make illusions clear. Enemies surround, but I never fold. Heat of the struggle turns steel into gold. Balance on the edge, tightrope with flames. Peaceful but deadly, they whisper my name. Crown made of fire, my throne the unknown. A warrior in silence, the battle's my home.
Battle in my veins, steady through the fire, dancing in the flame. From the battlefield, but I won't fall. Soul of a lion, heart of gold. Peaceful warrior, battle in my veins, steady through the fire, dancing in the flame. From the battlefield, but I won't fall. Soul of a lion, heart of gold. Sword on my tongue, cut through the fog. Wolves in the jungle, I wrestle with gods. Footsteps heavy, but my mind stay light. Shadow box fade under flickering lights. Armor ain't metal, it scars on my soul. Diamonds in the pressure where the darkness took hold. Earthquake hard, every beat cracks ground. Peace in my chest with the war drums pound. Breathe through the chaos, the calm's my blade. Press with the devil, my moves well played. Knuckles like boulders, my stance like stone. Fist carved mountains, leave giants dethroned. Roots in the earth, but my spirit takes flight. Sunrise soldier, I battle through night. Mirror shows cracks, but I never see breaks. Still one of mine, little world quakes. Wisdom, my weapon, the pen, my spear. Increase the truth, make illusions clear. Enemies surround, but I never fold. Heat of the struggle, turn still into gold. Balance on the edge, tightrope with flames. Peaceful but deadly, they whisper my name. Crown me to fire, my throne, the unknown. A warrior in silence, the battle's my home.
Sword on my tongue, cut through the fog. Ghost in the jungle, I wrestle with gods. Footsteps heavy, but my mind stay light. Shadow box fade under flickering lights. Armor ain't metal, it scars on my soul. Diamonds in the pressure when the darkness took hold. Earthquake hard, every beat cracks ground. Peace in my chest, but the war drums pound. Breathe through the chaos, the calm's my blade. Chest with the devil, my moves well played. Knuckles like boulders, my stance like stone. Fist carved bounds, lead dynasty throne. Boots in the earth, but my spirit takes flight. Sunrise soldier, I battle through night. Mirror shows cracks, but I never see breaks. Still water mine, but the world quakes. Wisdom, my weapon, the pen, my spear. Ink bleeds the truth, make illusions clear. Enemies surround, but I never fold. Heat of the struggle turns still into gold. Balance on the edge, tightrope with flames. Peaceful but deadly, they whisper my name. Crown made of fire, my throne the unknown. A warrior in silence, the battle's my home. Steady through the fire, dancing in the flames. On the battlefield, but I won't fall. Soul of a lion, what a fall. Peaceful warrior, battle in my veins. Steady through the fire, dancing in the flames. On the battlefield, but I won't fall. Soul of a lion, what a fall. Sword on my tongue, cut through the fog. Ghosts in the jungle, I wrestle with gods. Footsteps heavy, but my mind stay light. Shadow box fade under flickering lights. Armor ain't metal, it scars on my soul. Diamonds in the pressure where the darkness took hold. Earthquake hard, every beat cracks ground. Peace in my chest, but the war drums pound. Breathe through the chaos, the calm's my blade. Test with the devil, my moves well played. Knuckles like boulders, my stance like stone. Fists carved mountains, leave giants dethroned. Roots in the earth, but my spirit takes flight. Sunrise soldier, I battle through night. Mirror shows cracks, but I never see breaks. Still water mine, little world quakes. Wisdom, my weapon, the pen, my spear. Ink bleeds the truth, make illusions clear. Enemies surround, but I never fold. Heat of the struggle turns still into gold. Balance on the edge, tightrope with flames. Peaceful but deadly, they whisper my name. Crown made of fire, my throne the unknown. A warrior in silence, the battle's my home.
There's no telling how I'm getting by. Should've been a Fuji, how I got a whole city high. Go
eyes I see memories of you and me, 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 memories of you and me. Every time I close my eyes I see memories of you and me. Every time I close my eyes I see memories of you and me.
Every time that I close my eyes I see you in my arms, yeah. Every time that I close my eyes I see you in my arms, yeah. Every time that I close my eyes I see you in my arms, yeah. Every time that I close my eyes I see you in my arms, yeah, yeah, Every time that I close my eyes, everything is down and wait. I live it all away from new by me, you detonate. You see, you damn gotta wait, taught us that I love. I can't escape from mother and empty, so there we trust. It's like she have a drug, and it's teasing our revenge. When there was no one, Hesh can hate this full clown and trance. But wicked, wicked, Vince can't pray away your life. I'll never close the hall of face, that's the way to life. Every time that I close my eyes, I see you in my arms, yeah. Every time that I close my eyes, I see you in my arms, yeah. Every time that I close my eyes, I see you in my arms, yeah. Every time that I close my eyes, I see you in my arms, yeah. Every time that I close my eyes, I see you in my arms, yeah. Every time that I close my eyes, I see you in my arms, yeah.
Every time I close my eyes I see memories of you and me. Every time I close my eyes I see memories of you and me.
Yeah, ever since you made true love, it seems so born away a day the sun that never stellar than its day true love, it seems so born away a day yeah, I get my level with the storms, and sometimes it feels far older. What's one is two when evanescence to Malone sober. I ride up in the corner and the corner gets around. It's like we're spelling over rapping and sweet over down. Every time that I close my eyes, I see you in my arms, yeah. Every time that I close my eyes, I see you in my arms.
What you know about the way I shine? What you know about the dreams I chase? What you know about the love I hide? What you know about my secret place? You see the smile but not the pain. You hear the words but not the rain. You think you know but you're not close. You're just a shadow, I don't need to hold. What you know about the fire in my soul? What you know about the scars I hold? What you know about the nights I cry? What you know about the reasons why?
Dripping off my wristwatch, oh shit. My homies rockin' back moms like a pit stop. Pop oops, mic a rock, but I ain't rockin' matchbox. Spin the block, hit the gas, you feel like that me fan. My boat gets the shot, pull up and it goes rap. I'm in pass by, yeah. All you see is smoke, yeah. Just how it goes pop, tick, to the mouth like ice. Head washes in the road. My boat gets the shot, pull up and it goes rap. Yeah. All you see is smoke, yeah, smoke, yeah, smoke, yeah.
What you know about the way I shine? What you know about the dreams I chase? What you know about the love I hide? What you know about my secret place? You see the smile but not the pain. You hear the words but not the rain. You think you know but you're not close. You're just a shadow, I don't need to hold. What you know about the fire in my soul? What you know about the scars I hold? What you know about the nights I cry? What you know about the reasons why?
Pull up and they ghost rap, and pass by, yeah. All you see is smoke, yeah. Just how it goes pop, tick, do the most red ice. Had washes in the road, no book can spin a suit. Pull up and they ghost rap, and pass by, yeah. All you see is smoke, 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 yeah. Just how it goes pop, tick, do the most red ice. Had washes in the road, no book can spin a suit. Pull up and they ghost rap, and pass by, yeah. All you see is smoke, yeah. My boom gets in the shot. Pull up and they ghost rap, and pass by, yeah. All you see is smoke, yeah. smoke, yeah.
What you know about the way I shine? What you know about the dreams I chase? What you know about the love I hide? What you know about my secret place? You see the smile but not the pain. You hear the words but not the rain. You think you know but you're not close. You're just a shadow I don't need to hold. What you know about the fire in my soul? What you know about the scars I hold? What you know about the nights I cry? What you know about the reasons why?
Dripping off my wristwatch, oh shit. My homies rockin' back malls like a pit stop. Pop oops in my garage, but I ain't rockin' Matchbox. Spin the block, hit the gas, feel like a pit stop. Oh shit, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
I used to write pain on the page, now it's profit. Used to break the stage, now I drop it like a prophet. Label on the numbers, they don't care about the logic. Told me kill the vibe, now my flow too toxic. Money in my face, but it's blurring my sight. Gotta hustle the hills, but I ain't sleep right. Mama said, boy, don't lose your light. But I gave it to the game for a chain that's tight. Every beat I soak, made a pact in the dark. Now I rap what I wrote. 100 raps in the bank, but I'm spiritually broke. I was chasing the smoke till I started to choke. Now I live in the booth. Every beat I soak, made a pact in the dark. Now I rap what I wrote. Rap what I wrote. Writing like a page, now it's profit. Used to pray for a stage, now I drop it like a prophet. Label on the numbers, they don't care lose your light. But I gave it to the game for a chain that's tight. I'ma say boy like a war within, but I gave it to the game for a chain that's tight. Talk to the light like I talk to my sins. Chasing the smoke till I started to choke. Now I live in the booth, every beat I saw made it more than that. What a break. I used to write pain on the page, now it's profit. Used to pray for stage, now I drop it like a prophet. Label on the numbers, they don't care about the logic. Told me kill the vibe, now my flow too toxic. Money in my face, but it's blurring my sight. Gotta hustle the hills, but I ain't sleep right. Mama said, boy, don't lose your light. But I gave it to the game for a chain that's tight. Raps in the bank, but I'm spiritually